Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thoth Tuesday. We are going to go over some things today. I did get a Facebook page set up. The face is like a crystal pyramid, and I'm under Fawn, Denmark. So just put Soul Family in the title, and I'll know who you are and get you in there so we can chat and say some things. I'm not on there all the time, but I figured I'd set something up so we can chit chat. And if I get any downloads, I can put them there instead of doing a whole video. Um, I want everybody to hold off for a little while. We've got 3.5 more months of this uh election thing. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. Uh, and we are going to end up watching this play back out because right now it has been a worldwide sting operation for the corrupt uh, elected officials and non-elected officials in our communities, our towns, our schools, our everything. Don't get into any humanitarian, anything yet. Just just be patient, grasshopper. Um, if some people have not been paying attention, I have been following since 2017. There was an executive order, and I'm going to have to find out the number. I can't remember the number, but there is an executive order out there that was done December 20th of 2017 that Captain T put in there, and it was crimes against humanity. And yeah, they have been, how can I say, the robbers of the crowd, the taxes and the fees and the we were stuck in a corporation, the United States Incorporated. It was a fictional corporation. They tricked us into getting into contracts. They tricked us. They became our creditor and we became their debtor. But it was actually supposed to be the other way around. We were supposed to be the creditors and they were supposed to be the debtors. Um, you'll notice a lot of these little banks popping up everywhere. They're tearing down the big banks and they're putting them into little banks. They're pretty much going to be wealth management because we are going to get the Jubilee, the 50-year Jubilee that they've all talked about. Money has been a fairy tale that we've had to live under. Uh, the debt system, the Federal Reserve note that's not even money, it is a debt. It's a debt enslavement object. The interest rates were debt enslavement objects. They were never supposed to be there. There's so much that I can't really explain right now. I'll try to put some stuff on my Facebook page, but Facebook takes it off as soon as you put it on. I've already tried a lot of that. I try to come in here and do like little things so they don't take me down and what I'm mentioning. They're coming out right now. There's states suing the Pfizer, and they didn't tell everybody what kind of side effects came with all of that jabberdo stuff. Uh, that is going to come to fruition. But we are going, when this is all over, we are going to have the med beds. So just if you did take the jabberdo, don't take another jabberdo. Don't do a flu shot. Don't, you know, we got to really think about this. Our creator wouldn't have made us sick. Our creator wouldn't have made poisons in our water and in our food and in our air and everywhere. Our creator would not have made diseases that was man-made, and it's going to come out in the long run. We just have to be patient right now. Work on yourself. This is our time to work. And if you have to speak out, yes, speak out, but just be careful right now because there's a lot of things out there that if you don't understand, don't get involved in because there's a lot of, we're going to find when we watch the 3 days of the truth where our internet's going to be down, our TVs are going to be down. There's only going to be one station on the radio and one station on the TV. And it is going to be airing all of what they found, all of the corruption that these political parties, our judicial, our police, our everything have been involved in. And some of them didn't know. Some of them had no idea that they were roped into this crap because they thought they were doing the good thing. And they weren't doing the good thing. But it's all going to come out. But right now, if you're trying to do humanitarian projects, if you're trying to, put it in a design, write it down what you want to do, but don't go and get involved in it right now. Because from what my understanding is when this goes down and everything gets reset and the dollar crashes, which it will, which it is going to, we are going to have gold backed money. If you want to get something, get a couple pieces of silver. Silver is really been, they've held silver and gold down because of the Fed Reserve, the federal dollar. But they've been taking it out of the system since 2017. You will not find, unless you collected it, you will not find any money that's either 2017, 2009, or I think it was 2003 or 4, something like that. But anyway, change, yes, they've been making change at the Treasury, but Federal Reserve notes haven't been making them. They've been taking them out of the system because they're bogus. It's just a piece of paper with green on it, and they're a private entity. They're not federal, and they've just been printing money like crazy and charging us interest and all kinds of crap. Yeah, they don't work for us. They're not part of us. They're corrupt. They're like, I always said, whatever happened to the mafia, the mob, they became bankers and lawyers and all kinds of stuff. They became all the Indian chiefs that watch over us daily. So right now, just work on yourself, really. Love your family, love your friends, work on yourself. Uh, when this comes down, we're going to have an amazing jubilee, and money will never be an object again. And in a few years, money won't even be an object. And I know it's hard to say, wow, really? Money? But you got to think about it. How many of us are real out there? How much is our real population of humans? Got a lot of AIs, got a lot of clones, body doubles, things like that. They've been doing that for years. Cloning has been done they never stopped. They really didn't. They enslaved us all and we just didn't know it. So, people have been asking me, oh, I want to get into this. I want to get into that. I get it, but don't do it right now. Just give it some time. Be patient. Like I said, now is the time for patience. I know if some of the cards say your success, it's time. Yeah, it's time for you to do a printout of that. It's time for you to envision it. You want to work on it. Work on yourself. If you still have triggers going on, work on those triggers. Figure out what is triggering you and work on that because it's all you. It's nobody else. I can give you my opinion and it could trigger you. But you know what? It was an innocent. It was my opinion. But it still triggered somebody. So, some of us don't realize what we're saying to somebody that might trigger them. So just bear with everybody. Everybody is so tired of this movie playing out in the background of the 3D matrix, and we're so ready to go into the 5D. It's beautiful. Okay, enough. Today is 7/9 of 2024, which is a 24, which is a 6. So I'm going to read the 6 to start this beautiful, beautiful Thor Tuesday. Now, why did I say Thor? Thoth Tuesday. Why did I say Thor? I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, 3, which is a divine number. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Yeah, take some time now and work on yourself and create. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody yet. When this goes down, we're going to be in 1955 prices. Interest is going to go down. Think about it. You don't have interest. You don't have payments. You don't have credit card debt. You have a lot of money in the bank and you want to create your Garden of Eden. What are you going to do? Make notes, listen to dreams, pay attention to intuition. You have a purpose. We just got to find it. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. Dive deep into the core of your emotional world where a special alchemy lies hidden. Surrender completely to the magic of your feelings and discover deep within you an irresistible creative light that is ready to create beauty. Your feelings know no reason, rules, or barriers. They are like water, simply streaming and flowing over all obstacles or carrying them along in their wake. The time has come to take control of your emotions, but without building walls or imposing limitations. Bring calm and serenity to your innermost feelings so that you can find and make us use of the magic that lies within. Once you have brought calm into the world and mastered it, allow your feelings to govern your path, your soul path. Sense this path and feel it, then follow it as it is the path of your heart, the path of your pure feelings. Surrender completely to life and to the creativity deep within you. Use your imagination, be expressive, dance and sing, laugh and play. Free yourself. Some might think you foolish or totally naive, or indeed laugh at you, but they will recognize the wisdom of your actions in the end. The path of the soul is the path of the heart, too. It lies in a dimension that our minds are unable to comprehend. Your helpers for the next 21 days is the koi, the power animal is the koi, the herbal essence is the lotus, the healing crystal is moonstone, and the number is 3. That is a beautiful divine message because right now I am connected to silver and a moonstone. And the koi fish are beautifully flowing around her with ease. And look how beautiful, content, and calm she is. The lotus flower, the beautiful, comes up through the mud. Think about it. We're coming up through the mud. We're the lotus flower blooming. We've got to think of what we want to bloom into. That beautiful visual and fragrance, senses, everything. I love that. And I'm going to read the 3. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, creative energy, the overcoming of duality and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. See, we have to redo what we're seeing. We're looking at bad things happening. We're looking at this. Nobody will listen. Nobody will do. It's not ready yet. Put it back in the oven and wait and work on yourself while your beauty is being created in thought and intuition. That was a great start to this reading. And I knew it was going to be a good reading because I feel the energy and I've seen the cards. And I've been having a lot of dreams of a lot of people and just communicating and enjoying soul family connections and things like that. So I'm thinking it's showing me the future of what we're going to be after this chaotic craziness. And we have over here, we have heed your dreams. And look at that. That is spring and fall. That is the snake wrapped around her, shedding the old skin, and the moon and the sun over her shoulders. with the sun having golden roses and the moon having blue roses. Blue roses are kind of the cold part of your life right now, and you need the sun to warm up the other parts. Your dreams are a powerful tool for increasing self-awareness, for they contain within them the unfiltered truth, whether it be a dream or a nightmare. They are the keys to understanding your inner self, both your joys and your fears. Commune with Gaia and Great Spirit in the stillness of your slumber. Learn to read and interpret your dreams. Listen to what they tell you. Pay close attention to how they make you feel. Heed what they reveal and learn who you are and who you wish to be. That is what we have to work on right now. If we are getting denied by things, don't go there. Uh, there's a denial for a reason. It's either the universe isn't ready or you're not ready. And it doesn't mean that you're not ready. It could be the universe isn't ready for that. The universe, when it's ready and you are ready, it will flow like water. Hear the ancient ones, because the ancient ones are around us all. They don't go anywhere. Their souls go to a different dimension of life. This has crystals. This has acorns. He's watering another tree of life. He's got the third eye, the owl over it, the wisdom, the moon, the crescent moon over. I mean, everything is screaming. There's golden spiders casting their web around him. It's just all nature. It's grounding. It's listening to the old and experiencing the new. The indigenous people of the world are those who have lived in harmony with the land for countless generations. Among them are the elders whose knowledge and wisdom can teach us of our relationship with nature, of living a life of empathetic awareness, and to better understand our role as caretaker of the earth. They can teach us the wisdom of taking only what we need, of wasting little and honoring all sacrifices made so that you may live and grow. Hear the wisdom of the ancient ones, learn from their knowledge, lore, and tradition. Our ancient ones knew a lot. And when we get to where we're going, we will be the ancient ones that know a lot. We will pass it on. That's why right now we're going through Earth School. It's been a long ride, but mystery school right now is deep. It's in depth. We've never been through mystery school. We've only dibbled in a little bit here and there. But what mystery school is doing is it's kind of teaching us along the way. If we listen to Earth School and mystery schools messages to us and use common sense. We got the winter, take care of your needs with the wolf. And I just told somebody in a chat today to take care of themselves. We need to work on ourselves. Do everything you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to, be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax into your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel in the dark. Get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winner card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winner will usher in important energies with regard to your question or intention. Winter should be beautiful by then. We're not going to go through another year of this craziness. Trust me. Well, gosh, I hope not. Got the Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Uh, Connect with your desire. The spark could lead to something beautiful. Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desire can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you. Awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desire. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away an old setback that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Yeah. Uh, that was an interesting card. Yeah. Summer, bask in the joy of light. Yeah, we have to get into the light. I mean, we can't always be, well, that didn't happen for me, and that didn't happen for me. I'm gonna get discouraged. Nobody's listening to me. Do 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 do. Nah, they're listening. Nobody's ready yet. Everybody is kind of in this stucco moment where they're happy one day and then upset the next because nobody knows what's going on out there. Rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. Summer has always been recognized as a time for joy, for going on adventures and making memories. Flowers are in bloom, full bloom. Animals are enjoying the freedom of the wild summer days and nights, and people are taking holidays, basking in the sunshine and being lifted energetically by the light and warmth. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestors, guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you as it is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming summer will usher in important energies with regard to the questions or intentions. So we've got the winter, the summer, important intentions. We've got the fire guardian, ignite the passion, the fire within, which I think is a great idea. We are going to the practical magic because this one was an interesting one. And I've been saying, let's shine, let it shine, shine your light, light and dark. This is light. Light in quotes. And look at her. She is just, look at the energy coming off the sun around her. Live up to all the promises and potential within you, and never play small, diminish your achievements, or dim your light for anyone. Be radiant, burn brightly, sparkle and glow. You have no idea how much you inspire people just by being you. How many may be watching you, appreciating the path you leave them to follow in your footsteps. When you allow your light to shine, you illuminate the way forward for others. You make them see what is impossible, what is possible. Show them ways to reach their goals and encourage them to be brave enough to try. Celebrate your success so everyone knows all the wonderful things that are possible. Share your struggle too. So often others don't feel alone. Take all the opportunities you're offering to grow, achieve, and succeed. Then send all the promises and potential outward, rippling through your friendship circle, your family and community, and the world. When this card comes to you, it's a reminder to not dim your light. Don't allow anyone to pressure you into playing down your achievements so they'll feel better about themselves. Don't pretend away all the good in your life just because a loved one is going through a rough patch. Don't refuse to go after your dreams because you're worried that someone else will be threatened by your success. Don't feel guilty for achieving a goal you worked hard for. Shrink yourself so your partner feels bigger and more important, or silence yourself to keep others happy. Limiting yourself and playing small doesn't help anyone, not you or the person you're trying to protect. Diminishing yourself and hiding your talents in in the mistaken belief it will make someone else happy ultimately does them a disservice too. It leaves you both living smaller lives and building resentment on both sides. If someone can't handle your sparkle, that's their problem, not yours. If they don't want to be around you because you shine too brightly, let them go. Those who love you will want you to be your true and wonderful radiant self. They'll encourage you, support you, and raise you up, knowing that success and happiness begets more of the same, not less. Life is not a pie with limited slices. Your success, your joy, your accomplishments, none of which limit someone else's potential or reduce their chances of attaining their goal if they work for them. You might even make them more likely to succeed by proving to them what is achievable. When you succeed, you show that it's possible for others to succeed too. When you live your dream, it gives people permission to follow theirs. And when you raise the bar for yourself, you raise it for everyone, empowering and inspiring people in ways you may never even know. A rising tide lifts all boats, so be a light in the world and help lift others to reach their own potential. Be brave enough to illuminate the way forward for those around you. By walk. I have some words I spit out now, don't I? By walking your path with confidence, lead by example, be your best self. Know that you deserve all the good things in your life, all the opportunities that come to you, and all the success you attain. Celebrate your achievements and congratulate your friends and loved ones on theirs as well. Let them know when they've inspired or encouraged you. Tell them how their triumphs, words, and deeds have made your life brighter, so they know it's safe for them to keep shining their light too. We are all specially designed and created by our creator. We all have something within that someone else needs. Remember, we have that one little spark that no one else has. And I am going to go into the, okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to go to the gateway of light activation. I just got butterflies and they told me, okay, I'm getting all these butterflies in my heart and it's like intense with this in my hand right now. And I've got goosebumps, literally. So I have to read this one next. This is Gateway of Light Activation. This is solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Yeah, we just had the inner fire card too. That's why this wanted to come out. The solar plexus chakra is found just above the belly button in the pit of the stomach. It's the energetic gateway that governs our gut, our instincts, and on an energetic level, our willpower and drive. This space can be described as a glowing sun. It is a space of warmth that gives us the necessary focus and energy to fulfill our purpose and realize our dreams. When the solar light gateway opens, our solar plexus becomes an infinite well of light in the pit of our being. This is a source of daily inspiration and ancient wisdom. When we feel our willpower increasing, we are remembering that we have prepared for many incarnations for the opportunities we have today. The light of the great central sun is shining on you, activating you to push onward and create. This is a perfect time to move forward with projects, goals, and intentions. Align your energy with whatever you are ready to create and experience. Focus on what you are ready to grow and where you are ready to expand. As you focus on your goals, you are giving them energetic encouragement to flourish and open. Like the warm summer sun kissing the ground, encouraging the flowers to grow and bloom. That sunlight has arrived. It's here in you now. Yeah, just shine. Look at that card. See the flashes? That card is so there. Woo. Okay, now I guess that we had to read that one. Hmm, Gotta skip that one. Okay. This is going to be a very beautiful, interesting card because it's going to top this whole thing off. That one isn't getting read till later. Okay, now we've got the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And, we got the water the other day. We've got some water flowing. We've got the Nine of Water, and it's illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment, strength, courage, fear, ignorance. Open your heart. Past experiences leave an emotional imprint. What are we hanging on past experiences? Is it worth it? Was it doing anything for you, or was it harming your moods? If it's harming your moods, let it go. Shine a light on the source of the emotional pain, the effects of past experiences on the present moment, the weight of our emotions, emotional enlightenment, the process of becoming lighter. Ignorance is not bliss. Break the cycle, remove the emotional hook. Something is telling me it's not just it's not just ignorance, it's ego. It's like an ego trip. It's like, you got to listen to me because I know this is going to go. I know, I know, I know. And the other person's going, well, it just doesn't seem very good for me. And you're like, why? I just told you how remarkable it is. And they're like, So something isn't right yet. If you're telling your stories and nobody's like not ready yet because it's not ready yet. You got to critique it more because you got to be in that moment within too. You can't go out and do something crazy and help people and do this if you're not ready yet. That is the whole thing. Work on yourself right now. This world is in kind of a we're in kind of a 4D holding space because we're reflecting on what we just went through. We're reflecting on the evolution of what's going on in our world because we have never been in one of these. A lot of us haven't. We have never been in an evolution. They happen every 50 to 100 years. But we didn't have one 50 years ago. And we might have, but it wasn't that big because we didn't really pay attention. We didn't really notice it. She has her energy of her heart right there. That's a heart beating. And look at the beautiful rays. And she's got her hand on her throat chakra. The very first thing to be born in the darkness of the void was light. The nine of water represents a need to embrace an open heart and allow the light of love to transform and heal emotional pain and turn it into knowledge that sets us free. Our past experiences, good and bad, leave an emotional imprint. Remember, joy and love can inspire a sense of well being. A happy memory creates a feeling within that curves the lips and makes you smile or laugh, while a bad memory can cause tears and open old wounds we thought were healed and forgotten long ago. Have you ever heard a song playing on the radio and had tears form in your eyes because the song was one you shared with a past love who broke your heart? Have you ever had someone say something to you that has triggered anger because they have touched a deep rooted, remember anger towards another who said the very same words? Have you ever started laughing uncontrollably because a silly moment in the now stirred up memories of a silly, happy moment in the past? Our emotions can lift us as high as the stars or plummet us into an abyss of despair, and yet all too often we do not know or understand why we feel and react as we do. What makes some memories so much more vivid and unforgettable? What makes them unforgettable is how they made us feel. This is emotional imprinting at work, and through it, we can and do bind ourselves emotionally to the past. In the present, these imprints become triggers that have us reacting on an almost purely emotional level. If our mind was a bank in which we could choose that memory, what memories we save, the majority would save only the memories that make them smile. Smiling people in the world, and they'll discard the ones that made them cry. There would be so many happy, smiling people in the world if we could choose to keep only the memories that make us smile. Unfortunately, we have no choice, but what we do have is the choice to recognize our emotional triggers. So the bad memories or those laden with weighty emotions have less influence upon us by shining a light on the source of the emotional pain and then accepting that the moment that caused it is over and cannot be changed or undone. We take the first step to freeing ourselves from the emotional hooks that bind us to our the past. Recognition how we feel and react when recalling the moment or experiencing one like it is the next step toward emotional awareness. Finally, in being mindful and learning not to react when an emotional trigger is squeezed, we reach emotional enlightenment, a state when we are no longer shackled. There comes a time when we no longer have to be mindful because the memory no longer has influence. The hurt has healed and we have transcended. Emotional enlightenment is not a gentle process. It involves rummaging through our memories, revisiting old hurts, seeing them and accepting them for what they are, letting go of harmful and destructive beliefs, and then feeling ourselves of the burden of their emotional weight. It takes time and practice, and at the beginning of the process, we can be more reactive than usual. It's like trying to run up a muddy, slippery slope. We lose our footing, fall, and slip backward. For some, the process is simply too difficult. Others resist, wondering why anyone would consciously choose to explore and relive their deepest, most painful memories. It's like choosing to cut open old scars to make the wounds all over again. The reality is they are correct. It is like cutting open a scar, but aggressive measures are needed if a cancer grows beneath the scar tissue. If past memories are making you emotionally reactive in a way that is counterproductive in the now, then there is a cancer present. You might not be reliving the memories consciously, but when they have power, influence how you feel and react in the present, then you are reliving those memories on an unconscious level. So the choice is one between having those memories influence you unconsciously or being mindful and aware and lessening or ending their influence. The nine of water offers the choice and asks you to make it. You might not have a choice in the memories your mind stores, but you do have a choice as to which ones you invest in emotionally, whether it be a past memory or a new one. Invest in those that fill you with love and lightness and find yourself rising from the depths, just as emotional enlightenment is not an easy process. It is also not a spiritual process. It is a healing process. It is the process of making ourselves lighter in being, becoming lighter by letting go of the heavy emotions we unconsciously hold onto, and which in turn influence our emotional and physical well-being in the present. When the Nine of Water appears in your reading, you are also being asked to consider if, at this time, one of your emotional triggers is being squeezed for good or ill. Asking this question will help you to determine whether you are acting for the wrong or right reason. This is a good card to get because a lot of us are still going through the dark night of the soul. And that is part of the dark night of the soul. And you are remembering the hurt and the traumatic part. And you're going through the motions and the emotions. You need to figure out what triggered you, what hurt you, work through it, and release it. Once you do that and start releasing that baggage in your thought pattern, in your consciousness, you will really throw away the junk in your mind. I mean, it is a very, I take it as, what did I learn? Even if it was traumatic, what did I learn? And then take what you learn, put it in your wisdom chest, and leave the rest behind. The rest is the emotional baggage that you just went out and lit a bonfire on. Here's all my baggage in my bag, in my little grocery bag. This is all my mental crap that I've been hanging on to. Now I'm going to go out and put it in burn thing, and I'm going to have a fire. And I might even roast a couple marshmallows on it because it's gone. It's done. We put emotional prints out in the world, imprints, energy imprints, and they keep coming and coming and coming because we're keeping them alive in our consciousness and our mind. So to get rid of that imprint, you got to erase it. Big eraser. Work through it. Figure out what you learned. Learn from it and release it. Okay, now that we release that, we've got the Four of Swords with that card as a clarifier. And that's recovery. So yeah, the Four of Swords, now is the time for a break, which may be your choice or imposed upon you. As you take time away from work, a relationship, or a stressful commitment, this quiet time is necessary, an opportunity to look after yourself, rest, recuperate, and enjoy a gentler pace of life. The Four also shows that some plans go on hold. Accept that this is how things need to be just now. You will make progress when the time is right. This is inaction, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. If you need to go into the hermit mode, go into the hermit mode. There is no ifs and buts about it. If you feel that you need to go take a nap, go take a nap. That nap is calling you, saying there's something going on and you just release it and take a nap. Just really listen to what's coming within. And we did get the Ace of Fire again, which doesn't surprise me. It's all gold. It's the golden egg. And we are going into the golden time, the Jubilee, the debt forgiveness. Because if you look on a Google search and look at when the United States went bankrupt, well, we were all in lockdown. They went bankrupt. 2021, I think it took effect. So the old guard, which was the old, United States Incorporated, a corporation, contracts, is dying. That's why it's not a good time to get into any humanitarian projects, any loans, anything, because the bank, the money system is going down. So when you take a loan or get a loan, you're getting the old money system. So now is not a good time to take anything. Work on yourself. Get ready because you will be getting the money to do whatever you want. This was reversed though. This is a blockage. I mean, this card is new beginnings. It's opportunity. It's actively pursuing your goals. Take advantage of what's being offered. Move beyond research and planning. Weave your future into being. Take something old and make it better. Break with tradition and offer something new. Uncertainty inspires procrastination. Yes, I get that people want to do things. I get that people want to start humanitarian projects. Everybody's talking about it. But we still have like 3 to 4 months of this cantankerous government that is going down. And I don't even know if the elections are going to go through because they're still cheating. I don't think we've actually elected anybody with our voice in years. The cabal has, the Illuminati, the cantankerous people have. They put in who they wanted to put in, and we all lived with it. Not no more. That's why it's just time to take a break and work on yourself. The reverse ace of fire represents uncertainty. You are not sure of what you want, and so you may procrastinate and do everything but what you know you should be doing. To help you pass this blockage, the ace reversed asks that you look within and clarify your objectives. Do you have too much on your plate already? Do those responsibilities prevent you from focusing on your objectives and the steps you need to take in order to have them manifest? It is time to decide what it is that you truly want so you can act now. Know that you can do what needs to be done in order to accomplish your goals. Yeah, the gold is going to come. They're going to redo the money system. It's going to be backed by gold. So right now, just work on your dreams, work on your visions, write them down, think about them, work on yourself and your surroundings, and the gold, the money, the happiness will flow in. It's just we got to be patient. Patient grasshopper. And I know it's hard to be patient because I am not a patient person. It's like you have this idea and you want to do it now, and I can help everybody and I can do this and I can do that. But yeah, now's not the time. And even if the cards say your success is there, now is not the time to get dabbled into the stock market or the money or anything like that because they're going to do a tumbelina here real soon. And you don't want a tumbelina with them. Okay, now with that, we got the Page of Pentacles, and that's opportunity. See, we've got the opportunity coming. It's just not in the now space, it's in the future space. But we do have opportunity coming through us, like opportunity to work within, opportunity to help someone for free, opportunity to have conversations around campfires, whatever you want to do. It's time to shine yourself. Don't get involved in any money, banking, any of that right now. Just work on yourself. Free flow. I love the opportunity card because we know we're going into opportunity. It's just not ready yet. Okay, and we got the Page of Pentacles. The Page brings good news about finances, work, and education, while the Page does not represent the money alone. He brings you hope that your wish will be granted. An additional meaning of the Page is a pending job offer, or if you're trying to sell a property or move, that this will happen soon, provided you pay attention to the paperwork. Look out for others regarding property and work. There's good opportunity on the horizon, but Be diligent. Check all the contracts carefully. Money messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, and optimism. Yeah, just told you that. Don't get involved in any of that right now. It's saying you are going to have an opportunity, but it's going to be a little off in the future. I know this binds people from making great things done right now, but it's telling you you do have great opportunities, beautiful opportunities. The gold, we're recovering from the trauma within that we have went through. And it's the karmic is getting released. We're starting to go into our spiritual walk. But when we're too impatient, it's not a good thing. If it's not going through, it's telling you right now is not the time. It may not be that it's not a good thing. It's just that now is not the time. The universe is telling you. Trust me, your angels and your ancestors and this universe is guiding you. And if it's stopping you from doing something that you truly want to do right now, it's because you need to be patient. It's not ready yet. The universe is not ready yet to give you that. It will come. Trust me, it will come. I can't wait, but it will come. I've had all of the dreams. It will come. We got the King of Fire, and the King of Fire, a lot of fire and water. Okay. And it was upside down. It was reversed. And this is a 14, which is a 5. 5. So we have another blockage because the king, the King of Fire is grounded and focus your passion. Be more than an ideas person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is part of a team. Delegate. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation and keep your temper in check. We got to watch the temper. And if you have tempers, which we all have tempers, work on it. Work on you. I can't stress this enough because when this money jubilee comes through, we need to be ready. The King of Fire reverse speaks of the consequences of arrogance, aggressiveness, and an explosive temper. We got hothead the other day too. Somebody's got some explosive tempers out there. And my advice to you, if you have an explosive temper, is work on your triggers and work on your temper and work on yourself. Because if we go into this new world, this new 5D matrix, we are not going to have tempers. We are going to have to learn how to be beautiful human beings because we are. The tempers were brought on by the corrupt. I mean, they want us to fear, they want us to be angry, they want us to be sad, they want us to be all of that. We have to rise above it. Okay, it symbolizes a leader who has forgotten that in order to lead, you must have followers. And if one treats them harshly, they will find someone else to follow. They will act to replace their king. When this card appears, remember to keep your temper in check. Think before you speak and act. If you are feeling challenged and close to losing your cool, then step back and give yourself time to calm down. Walk away. Just walk away and go into a meditation and clear your consciousness and ask why. Why did that trigger me? And then when you get your answer from within, work on that because that's something you have a problem with. Also, be sure to avoid bullying and intimidating people in order to get things accomplished. It will only serve to put people offside and sabotage any chances of success. Don't get caught up in the glory that comes with success. Don't place yourself upon a pedestal and expect to be worshipped, for there will always be someone who is willing to push you from your precocious position. We've got some energy out there that is cranky and cantankerous, and they're not working on themselves. They think their anger is okay, and it's not. So don't do it. Don't work on your anger. Don't go crazy. Okay, now the card that came out with that was the Knight of Wands, and that's activity. That and my mood ring is emerald green today. Again, usually it's blue. Sometimes it's pink for love, purple. It's been all kinds of different colors. Activity. Interesting. The page is charming and chatty, and he brings great news about creative projects, travel plans, and new work. In relationships, he or she reveals a fun flirtation. In addition, additional meaning of the card is the influence of a creative person, a writer, actor, artist, dancer, or musician, or that you are discovering your creative potential. Now is the time to express yourself in words, pictures, dance, music, or thought, any other creative pursuit you enjoy. This is message, travel, news, communication, new work, expressions, transition, and entertainment. We are going to go through some stuff. We are going to have our days of, yes, that sounds amazing. You do. And, you know, we have friends that tell us we look amazing in those jeans, and really are, we don't. So you got to be careful with those friends that just want to smooth your feelings and don't want to hurt your feelings. Sorry, I want to go to a shopping store with a friend that's going to tell me my butt looks big in them jeans. Okay. So that's the honest, just being you part. The other part is the friend that goes, oh, yeah, you look great. That's not really a friend. That's just a person that's around you, and they're going to agree with you because they just want to. Got to watch out for stuff like that. Now, we have a special message today, and we got a number 12. And yesterday it was a number 12 or 13, and I thought it was a 12. So I did mess up on that one. But this is love, and this is a 3 again. We got a 3 again, but she came in reversed. So the message is, this is unity. This is can be a very long message in some spaces. Okay. Experience love in all its form. Love is multifaceted. Your love will shape you or break you. A past love re-enters your life. A love that deserves a second chance. Is it love or infatuation? How do you feel about yourself? Honor your body as a temple. Stop making comparisons. Make time to love and nurture yourself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Do what makes your heart sing. Open your heart to new loves. Now, the blockages. One of the most difficult things to do is remove a person from your heart. To let go of love when it no longer serves us is something easier said than done. But there comes a time when it is necessary to release the dreams and fantasies about what was and accept the reality of what is. If a relationship is over, yet you still hold on to what is not meant to be, you risk closing yourself to new relationships. The right one may be there in front of you, but you cannot see it because your heart and head are full of thoughts of the wrong one. When the love card appears reversed, it may be suggesting that it is time to say goodbye. However, it may also be time to say goodbye to the negative speak that goes on in your mind. If this is the message for you, say goodbye to that voice. Tell it to hush. Tell it that you are breaking up with it and that you no longer listen. While there might be times when that voice is your conscience guiding you, if the love card appears reversed, it signifies that in this circumstance, it is a pretty little voice that needs to be ignored because it is merely fear preventing you from doing what you know will make you happy. Yeah, do what you love and love what you do. But just remember, we are going through a time in this country right now for the next 3 or 4 months that it's not a good idea to put money into anything and get involved with the fake money system because it's going down. You have to wait till it goes down and then rebuild with our gold backed currency. And we might not even want to do that at that point. We have so much money. We could travel, we can plant things as we go, we can discover the new worlds, we can discover life, we can do all kinds of stuff because that is our future. Got a lot of swords in this one, guys. We got the King of Swords, and this is ambition. This man is clever and is often strong leader in a professional career. He's a great strategist with charm and ambition, but can exert pressure too. As he's impatient to succeed, he can be relied upon to offer claim, logical judgment. An additional meaning is that legal issues need your attention just now. If this king comes up as the U card in a reading, take a logical approach in this time for mental agility rather than emotion. Look to the facts before you make a decision. This is fairness, balance, incisiveness, decision, strength, justice, and support. I don't advise any contracts right now. I don't advise buying houses unless you've got it as a major steal because the housing market is going to drop. We're going to go back to 55 prices and we're going to have a lot of money. And I got goosebumps because that is true. Okay, people are saying, well, I wouldn't trust that. Don't believe everything you hear. Well, those are the ones that lined up and took the jabber dude. So, yeah, don't believe everything you hear. It's right. You should listen to your own advice. I hate when people do that. Don't believe everything you hear, and then they believe everything they hear because we're split right now. We're like on two timelines. We've got like the people that have no idea what's going on and still watch the fake news media. And then we got the people that all really know what's going on, don't watch the fake news media and know more than anybody else. But I don't know because I don't watch the news unless I want to see something that might be relevant from a dream or something I had. We got Oh, excuse me. I had good sleep last night. The Divine Master Oracle, and we got Shiva. Karmic release. The end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Shiva was in my thought pattern, I guess, when these cards come out, because I have been telling people we are going debt free because when they went bankrupt, all of our debts went bankrupt, not just our government. Our debts. They're just keeping them going. Shiva is one of Indians' trinity of divine masculine. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of the divine. Masculine power in Hinduism, creator, preserver, and destroyer. Shiva is known as the destroyer because of his warrior energy and ability to destroy fear. As the twin flame of Kalama, he knows what it's like to face some of the greatest fears and overcome them. As a faucet of divine masculine energy, he comes to those who call on him like a protective father figure, ready to guard and guide. He is the keeper of karma and helps us uncover the learning that have come from our challenges and the behaviors that manifest the challenges in the first place. It's time to release any guilt or regret you have about your past. If a decision you have taken is preying on your mind, know that it's not because the universe wants you to feel guilty about it, but because it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. Also know that all your debts have been paid and you can stop asking the universe for forgiveness because as far as it's concerned, you are forgiven. If you have any reoccurring fears or concerns about a situation that's new, it might be because you faced a similar situation in a previous lifetime and your soul is remembering old pain. In order to surmount this once and for all, it's important to tune into your body and feel the reassurance of a huge full body. Yes. Before moving forward, even if following that dream or vision is scary, know that you have been waiting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this opportunity. And when you finally take it, you are breaking a cycle and taking charge of your destiny. Wow, that is a great message. Now we've got two more. And I am going to read. Okay. I'm going to do the human spirit oracle first because it is the number 43 and it is a double its power in the number. It's a master number. Manifest your miracle. Look at the gold and the white. Beautiful white and gold. And we do manifest. We do know how to manifest. Dandelions, wishbones, four-leaf clovers. Oh my. Manifesting has always been a part of your life. Along the way, we can find these practices childish, naive, or taboo, but why? What changed your perceptive about manifesting your miracles? This next bit is something we believe so strongly in. We as humans are energy. We are giving off a specific frequency, and that is the hum. That is the manifesting and bringing to life what we radiate. So set your intention and truly believe that it is yours and it is coming to you. You deserve to live the life you want. Take this card as a sign that you are worthy. Step into your power and manifest your miracle. If you are a visual person, then take time to create a vision board. The sky is the limit. Wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful message. I love that. Okay, we've got the Golden Future Oracle 39, which is a 12, which is another 3, and it's a crystalline light body. Build your crystalline Merkaba. In the golden future, humans will transform from a third dimensional carbon base form into a fifth dimensional crystalline base one. It will take place at a cellular level. It will happen as the body holds a higher wattage of light containing love, knowledge, and wisdom. This is the journey to ascension. Your spirit travels in a light body known as a Merkaba. This may consist of two interlocking pyramids, one facing down and the other up. But as you become fifth dimensional and carry more divine feminine energy, your Merkaba becomes spherical. This orb is your crystalline light body. It surrounds your physical body and reflects it. To take in more light, eat lighter food, drink pure water, connect to nature, and take appropriate exercises. Watch your thoughts, words, and actions and ensure they are positive. Meditate and practice ascension exercises. In the new golden age, everyone will inhabit their spherical crystalline light body. Each time you relax deeply, you can take in more light. So consciously surrendering and imagining yourself in your spherical crystalline light body. Your guidance is to make the changes you need to develop this light body. Look after your physical vehicle carefully. Watch what you do, say, and think. Spend more time contemplating and out in nature. All these things affect you at a cellular level and influence the quality of energy you emit. Ask Archangel Mariel, the Magneta angel, or magenta angel. My husband laughs every time I make a wrong word. I hear you back there. Magenta angel in charge of your solar star chakra to support your ascension at a spiritual level, and he will illuminate and anchor your higher light body. Take the time to visualize your Merkaba as a shimmering orb surrounding you. This consciously make it bigger and radiate it out so that it touches people everywhere and activates their ascension too. I'd like to see him say one of those 3-inch words he's laughing at me about. All right, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful Thoth Tuesday. And you know what? I love everybody and make every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.